Well, finally the track bed is dry. Let's put that down. And I can actually do some painting, which I've been desperately wanting to do for the last 3 or 4 days. But clearly you can't paint when the track bed is wet. However, the track bed is dry, and the forecast is for dry weather for at least this evening. So I'm going to set to work with the painting. Well, I bought this big tub of paint last autumn actually, but it must still be in date for sure, and it's stirred up okay. So let's start on this afternoon. Thanks for tuning in, really appreciate it. Hi, I'm Warren Brand and welcome to another Linleys video. If you tuned in fresh to this video, you won't understand perhaps some of the history behind why I'm painting the track bed. So do look at some of the previous playlists to get you back up to speed with that. But today, grey paint on the track bed. Going to start the grey deck paint from here all the way around the suburban line back down to here. I'll do the concrete bit around the junction as well. I'm not going to do the rest of it just today. I can lay this bit of track, get the cable bundle down, of course, lay this bit of track as a first start. The cable grooves down through the platforms here may need opening up a little bit more, and I need to get all the cable bundles in just to make sure that they're the right depth and width, and I can do that to follow. So I'm going to, for this little project, I'm going to go from here all the way around, get the track down. Brilliant. I might even run a train just on this bit of track. Oh, that'd be nice. Fortunately, this is just kind of slop it on type of painting. Nothing special about this. Very satisfying though. Okay, about a quarter done already. It's going down really well, and it's drying, so I don't have to worry too much about it if it rains later in this evening. You may be wondering why the heck I'm doing the painting anyway. Well, I've asked the same question myself. The cost of the paint is rather a lot, but it kind of comes down to this answer really. I got used to the idea of a painted track bed when I had the wooden boards, and although it was kind of a greeny, browny, greeny colour and not the grey, I just got used to the idea of a painted track bed. Just keeps it tidier and sort of delineates the surface a little bit more. But I do find and this is kind of the real reason, I do find the concrete just holds on to the muck and grime a little bit more than the painted surface does, and it's easier therefore with the painted surface, just kind of in the springtime give it a jet wash or blow with the petrol blower. It's just easier to keep it clean really. That's the best answer I can come up with. Lovely, I'm liking this, nice and fresh now, won't stay crispy grey for long. It's like battleship grey, isn't it? Really good. It's drying already, so with a bit of luck it won't rain for the next 3 or 4 or 5 hours, and the paint will not get washed away. Well, that's it for this afternoon. By clever editing, I'll move on to laying some track very soon. Well, as if by magic, the paint is now dry on the track bed. So next job, going to lay out LM09 cable bundle all the way up from the signal box area, all the way up the groove, round to the back of the shed, and lay in the other ones that are relevant, and get going on laying some track. would you believe it, it's actually started raining again. So where I thought I'd just crack on and do loads, I'm not sure how much more I'll do, but I'm determined to do a little bit more this afternoon, even if I get wet a bit. I covered in several previous videos the technique that I've adopted, adding the train position sensors. I'm not going to go into the detail now, I'm just going to crack on and do, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 to add. I could have done them before I'd laid the cable bundle out, but I didn't. So I'm just going to add these now, and then I'll continue with the track laying. There we are, the first one is attached. Train out of section detector for LM09 on the Suburban. There's a matching one for the branch off LM09 as well. And here we have two overlapping cable bundles. So that's the extended end of LM09, and this is the beginning of LM06. I'm just hiding while it's raining at the moment. It's really sad. I am determined to get at least a couple of meters of track down, and maybe even a train running, even if it's twilight time. We'll see, we'll see. It's difficult working in the rain though. Well though, you can see the cable bundles are going in nicely. That's for the signal, LM09 signal, just blocks of wood just to keep them in their place for the time being. Cheeky leaf has got in there already. That's the train arrived at signal detector. That'll just go along there somewhere. I'll leave that out there and I can place it in the track where I need to. Drab old rain. At least yesterday I managed to get the painting done on the track bed and it's dried and no damage to it. So grateful for small mercies. It's grim again. I can't work out doing electrical work in the rain. A bit of digging maybe, but not the delicate stuff. Never mind. I've done some today. See if I can do some more tomorrow. However, I did go shopping this morning and I bought 3 metre length of 110 tubing. I've got a couple of short lengths but not one continuous length. So over there, I don't know if you can see it there, is a length of 110, 3 metre length of 110 pipe, ready laid out with a 90-degree bend on the end that I had before, ready to sink into the ground. But I won't be doing that today either, I don't think. Might be time for another coffee. Now then, you see that over there? That big round shiny thing? Yeah, it's the sun, obviously, and it's not raining. You see this? Yep, it's a train, and I'm going to be determined to get a little bit of track down, although I won't be fixing it, I don't suppose, and run a train, because I have been promising myself I was going to run a train this weekend. It's not the weekend anymore, just home from work. Yes, I know I've retired, but I've done another day's work today, various bits. Driving home, I'm thinking, it's sunshine, it's dry, an hour in the garden would be lovely. So I'm going to play trains for just a short time. So this is the plan. I'm going to lay some track down, probably need to do a little bit of track cleaning quickly, a few lengths up, perhaps, oh I don't know, 5 or 6 metres along this side, pop a train on. I've got my little manual controller, LGB manual controller and just run a train, because I've been determined to do that this time. So here goes. There we are. A bit of basic track laid, not terribly flat. Little cable bundle there is actually getting in the way a little bit, but that'll do. I think the track surface needs a bit of a clean. Do that quickly. I've been quite quick laying this, not really paid much attention to the likelihood of continuity, but let's just have a look. A little bit more there maybe. Well, here's a little loco. See how we go. You've not been on a track for a little while, have you? Oh, there's power. Yep. Oh, sweet. How far are you going to go? Not very far. Just tried closing up the fish plates or the track joiners a little bit. Let's have another go. Oh yes. Sweet. It's rather nice. Going to get a couple of carriages out, I think. Just got the one carriage. Let's see how that looks. Nice. Well, thank you for sticking with me in this video of many parts. Lucky with the weather this afternoon. Hurrah. So for now, from the Linleys Garden Railway, thanks again for watching and bye for now.